welcome or welcome back. We are jumping into a reading for the sign of Libra, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, North Node. Really, if you have Libra anywhere in your chart, the messages may resonate. If you don't have Libra anywhere in your chart, it could still resonate, especially if you are dealing with a Libra. So we are jumping into the next 7 days. Of when you see this message, because it is timeless. Only take what resonates, and you may have to switch some of the genders or some of the roles. Okay, put yourself wherever you go within this dynamic. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's get started with the sign of Libra. Messages for the sign of Libra. Okay, the first card that we have is the Sun card, and we also have Knight of Wands. Let's get one more. And we have Judgment. Okay, what does Libra need to know? I feel like in the next 7 days, you are going to be thinking long and hard about a potential decision or action that you're wanting to take, or you feel like you need to take. Whatever this action is, you feel like, or it really will lead to like some type of joy or happiness in your life. Right now, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Swords. So I don't know if the thought of taking this action is going to have you feeling a little bit guilty. But whatever it is, at the top of the deck, we have the Hierophant. It's like this is definitely something that you're feeling strongly encouraged or strongly guided to do. You could be being guided by like your ancestors, God, the Most High, your angels. I'm hearing archangels for some of you guys, if that's what you resonate with. But you're definitely receiving some type of guidance that this is what you need to do. We have the Four of Cups, and it flew in reverse under the sun. Yeah, you're looking at like something in a whole new light, or what once may have given you joy. Maybe it no longer, you don't look at it the same way. Maybe something is now a nuisance. We have the Five of Swords. I don't know. Be careful that whatever this action is that you're thinking about taking, it could be something that's like going to give you like the upper hand. If this is about you getting the upper hand against someone else, it's going to be very short-lived. Okay, like maybe this gives you great joy or great pleasure. Maybe you don't feel any guilt about it, but you should, is what your guides are trying to tell you. Or it could be that this step that you take, like it's going to be just one of many kind of like quick wins, right? But as soon as you take this bold action or this bold step, like you're going to win at something. It may not be as big or as grand as what you had hoped it would be or what you thought it would be. But as you continue on, like it's going to grow into something more. Yeah, because look at the bottom, it says the Knight of Pentacles. This is about strategy. This is about being methodical. So I feel like whatever this action is, it's not just like a one-time thing, okay? I'm hearing, I'm sorry. For some of you guys, it's just an apology about something. So I don't know if that's for one of you, some of you, or none of you. But at the top of the deck, we have the Emperor, and this is about stability. Yeah, I'm telling you, like this bold action or this step that you're thinking about taking, it's not a one-time thing. It's like just kind of like what is it? One small step for mankind or something like that. Like this is just one small step, and it's something that you're going to have to continue on with whatever this is, and you're going to be pleasantly surprised at how this the impact that this has on your overall, joy and your overall stability, your finances, your money. Yeah, you may not be doing it for the money, but I feel like that's going to be like a happy consequence of sorts. Is like, your bank account is going to increase. Okay, hold on, you guys. Okay, and the next card that we have is the Eight of Cups, and this is falling under Judgment. Yeah, this is something that like maybe you're discovering about yourself as you sit and as you reflect. This is like, taking an inventory of your life. Maybe you're thinking about the actions or the steps that you could have taken. And maybe you just didn't feel emotionally ready, but, I'm hearing, baby, I'm ready to give you all of my love. So for some of you guys, this could have something to do with like taking another step with a person that you're in a relationship with. At the bottom of the deck, we have the World card. And at the top of the deck, we have the Nine of Cups. Definitely, which is commitment, right? Like you could be thinking about committing to someone, but you could also be thinking about committing to a certain company, a job, a major if you're in school. Like you're finally deciding to take a bold step towards committing to something. And I don't really feel like though that this is something that is directly related to your finances, but it's going to like you're gonna be pleasantly surprised by how it impacts your finances is what I'm getting. Okay, let's see what else for the sign of Libra. Messages for okay. We have bankrupt. For some of you guys, you might be thinking about filing bankruptcy. And so that could be the bold action or the bold step. And I know, like, filing bankruptcy has a bad rep, or no one wants to admit to doing that, or maybe that's the guilt that you feel like, oh, well, I have to pay for, I have to pay all of my bills, and that's the easy way out. And I don't know, rich people do it all the time. I mean, I don't know. I don't know that you should feel guilty about that. So if it's something that you have to do, then that's just what you have to do. And if it's a problem, like don't go around telling everybody in the world that you're doing it. We have moves in silence. I don't know. For some of you guys, it may not be about you filing bankruptcy. It's just like you could be at the point to where you feel like, well, you don't have anything to lose. So why not? Why not take whatever this action step is that you're thinking about taking? But whatever it is, we still have moves in silence. So make sure that you're not telling people what this is that you're doing, right? I'm being guided to say no judgment. Someone really feels a certain type of way about that bankrupt. I don't know. But at the bottom, it says inside scoop. A closer look, nosy, up in your business. Like, yeah, there might be a person or some people that are all up in your business wanting to know like what you have going on. But just because they ask, it doesn't mean that you have to tell them. And at the top of the deck, we have cock blocker. You don't need to tell them because whoever this person is, like this is one of those weirdos that like you have something good going on in your life and they make it their mission to, go behind your back and put a stop to whatever this is that you're doing. So like, let's say, for example, you are thinking about taking a bold step, meaning like going to, like with work, you're thinking about taking a job, a different job, and like maybe you've worked at the same company for like 100 years, right? Yeah, slight exaggeration, but maybe you've been there for a lot of years and you never thought that you would ever leave this company, but you just might, right? For some reason you're feeling inclined to switch jobs, definitely make sure that you do that in silence, without talking to the people that you feel like have your back at your company. Don't even tell them about it because they're going to tell leadership or management. But even if you like are close with leadership or management, don't trust them either. Sorry, not sorry. Because for some of you guys, like, don't put them down on your application as like, when they say, can we contact them? Because when they contact this company, they're going to say some things about you, not because they believe it, not because it's true, but so in hopes that you don't get that other job. So you have to stay where you are. Okay. And don't, yeah. Don't feel like that's nothing to be flattered about either. This is like, if they can stop you from getting another opportunity, that's exactly what they're going to do. And look, it went ahead and came out. Inside scoop. What is this? We have love on the brain, lost in fantasy, can't stop thinking of them, love that never left. This is under bankrupt. Hmm. Past due. For some of you guys, if this has to do with a relationship, maybe you're thinking about putting an end to a relationship that, like maybe you have fun with this person. Um, hmm. So either this person is messing up your money, or like with this past due that I'm looking at on the bankrupt card, and the love on the brain, like, we talked about you committing to something, like you're past due for, actually committing to this relationship, or someone is telling you that, like, look, we've been together for this amount of time, like, where is this headed? What are we doing? And you're going to have to, you know, take some type of action. For some of you guys, a person is wanting to like move to another step. Like maybe you're already married, maybe not. I don't know. It's not my business. I'm not judging. But someone that you're with, maybe they're like, hey, like we've been together for this amount of time. I'm ready to have some children or something like that. And like you're going to have to, oh gosh, under that it says threatening and wasting time. Someone could be accusing you of like wasting their time and threatening you, like, um, because maybe they feel like their good years are coming to an end or something like that when it comes to having children. We have bad habits. Maybe you, with this bad habits at the top, no, bad habits, yeah. It could be like you have something that's going on that like maybe you and your partner have been trying to have kids, and you're gonna put an end. Like the bold action is like you're gonna stop drinking, you're gonna stop smoking, you're gonna stop whatever it is that you do. I don't know, whatever your bad habit is, because you feel like it is threatening your chance to have a child with the person that you're wanting to marry and have a child with. I don't know. I don't know. For everyone, that's gonna be something different. For some of you guys, there is a person or a thing, like there could be a thing or a situation that you love to do, and it's just, it's depleting your finances. So your bold action could be to, like I said, walk away from it. We have travel, and this is falling under moves in silence. You could be thinking about moving away from a job, from a person, from a situation. And of course, you need to do so silently. Don't tell people what it is that you have up, what you have up your sleeve. Don't tell people your plans. Yeah, look at that, looking you up. You could have like a weird stalker, and and they know where you live, so you're gonna move and you're gonna make sure that your address is not plastered all over the internet or something like that. Fishing for comments. Someone could be on your social media platforms, like reading the comments to see, I don't know, for clues at something. I don't know what they're trying to do. Maybe someone wants proof that we have fake flexing. So it says acts rich, flosses money, acts fancy, shows off, but here we have bankrupt. Maybe someone's trying to prove that like you don't have it like that. Someone wants to prove that you're broke, or maybe someone's, if you're trying to file bankruptcy, maybe someone's trying to prove, look at that creeping. Someone's really watching you. Someone's trying to prove that you don't need to file bankruptcy. Mm. And we have kissing ass. Someone's going to come in and I don't know, maybe they're just going to like, what do they say? Like big your head up or something like that. Like giving you lots of compliments. Yeah, kissing your rear end, but really it's because they're trying to get you comfortable with them, because they're trying to get information out of you. They're trying to find something out about you, but really they could care less. with this uninterested. Like they don't really care. I feel like for some of you guys, this is weird, but for some of you guys, I'm getting a sense of like a private investigator. Like just be mindful of someone coming out of nowhere that you don't even know. Um, I don't know, being overly complimentary, complimenting you, making it a point to just like ask you personal questions and like, who the heck are they to be asking you these questions? I don't know, just be mindful. Like, don't be telling everybody your business. Uninterested. And then we have always partying. Shots every weekend, no time for you. Party first, love later. No time for you. Like this could be, I mean, if this is someone that you do know, it's just like they're still just trying to get information out of you or information from you. Like this could be what people consider like a monitoring spirit. Like they don't care what you do one way or the other. But then it's like, I don't know, out of nowhere, they contact you out of the blue. They're asking you questions. When you start asking them questions, like, but they've gotten all the information out of you, they're done. Okay, well, have a good day. Bye. It was great talking to you. Bye. And there's no even exchange. There's no equal exchange there. They're just really being nosy, trying to get like the inside scoop or some type of information out of you. And they're trying to share that with other people. Someone's trying to, for some reason, someone needs to know like what your next move is. I don't know. Ooh. Crib, birth or conception of a child or an enterprise. So we talked a little bit about, for some of you guys, this does have something to do with, someone wanting a child, whether it's you or a person that you're dealing with. Or this could be, for example, like you're trying to build a business, you're trying to create something, and it's going to start with you taking a bold, some type of bold action. You taking a step towards, the creation or the building of this, business. Ooh, arrow. You're on the right path regarding some aspects of your life. Like whatever this is that you're thinking about doing, you are definitely headed in the right direction. I don't know if someone is asking you questions, or like one reason that you need to move in silence is because, we talked about someone all in your business, potentially like a monitoring, person, someone that just wants to know what you have going on. And it's like maybe they swoop in, they ask you questions about what you're working on. They plant a lot of seeds of doubt in your head about, this business or moving forward in a relationship. Plant seeds of doubt, and then they're gone. They disappear, and then they're satisfied because you don't take any steps, you don't take any actions towards, accomplishing a goal or, moving forward with something that you really want, which means you don't end up with this joy and happiness that we talked about earlier. And the fact that you don't have joy or happiness makes them happy. This is a happiness hater and you don't even know it. I don't know. Yeah, we have fly under that. Yeah, like somebody swoops in to tell you, like, so this one, it talks about a period of ill health or depression. Like it's like someone comes in here, they want to hear all your business, they rain on your parade, and they take joy and delight in you being sad and depressed and, feeling like a failure. Maybe you're going to notice this pattern with this person, and you're going to stop allowing them access to you, access to your energy, access to your information, access to your life. The fact that you're sharing information with this person is what leads to relationship problems, money problems, health problems. Broken bridge, unsuccessful outcome to a problem is what we have here. Maybe you've been working on something to no avail, like you haven't been successful with it, but it's like one step, one thing that you do different, like that's all it takes. But whatever you're doing right now is just not working. And I feel like with that judgment, where I said like you're reflecting on something, that could be what it is that what you realize. But definitely it might have something to do with this weird person all up in your business. Like they don't want you to solve your problems. Maybe they're the type of person that wants to say that they're the ones who solved your problems. Like you can't do anything without them. You would have nothing without them. You are nothing without them. Like it could be one of those weird people. At the bottom is money path. The path with money is waiting for you to find it. Like thus far, yeah. Clouds, temporary problems. Whatever these, if you're having money problems, it's definitely temporary. And again, it's linked to whoever this person is. Like you need to get rid of them or something. We're not picking that up, but it's ladder, climbing towards success. I feel like someone, like seriously, someone doesn't want you moving up a ladder. Like this could be at work. Someone doesn't want you to move up the ladder. We have clubs. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. Oh, that's gross. I mean, that's like it's falling under the birth or conception of a child or enterprise. So maybe like this could be like you don't want a child, but someone's going to try to like have one anyway. They're going to try to make you. It might cause some type of money problems for you later on down the line. There's the fly, a period of ill health or depression. Major challenge. I fell to the floor, a fair man. So dealing or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair, or, you know, he could have a fair complexion. Maybe you stop dealing with that person. And this is the person that's like in your business, like trying to get like the insider scoop or some information because they want to thwart your plans. Like they want to stop you before you're successful with something. Like this person, I mean, I said that before, like whoever, there's someone who, like they won't be happy until you're like sick and depressed and sad and lonely and, you know, maybe you have to go running back to them or something like that. Yeah, heart, love, deep affection, and caring. Something didn't work out with someone or something is not going to work out with someone. You're going to take some type of bold move or bold action as it relates to that potentially. Love is at the bottom. And we have chain of events that will affect your life. Maybe there was something to do with like you had to file bankruptcy because it had something to do with a relationship that you were in. Maybe things were stalled out for you, but you just kept moving forward. You kept pushing forward. Like we talked about that earlier, that it's not just one move that you have to make. Like you have to continue to move forward with something to really see the benefits or see the results. And maybe it's like finally you're about to see some positive results when it comes to whatever this is. I don't know. Okay, let's get your final message. Final message for Libra. What does Libra need to know? Okay. There's still, I don't know who this is for. Someone is really trying to have a kid. And if they're successful, it's going to be a girl. Just so you know. There was a little carriage, the little baby carriage, and it said it's a girl. So anyways. For as long as you wish to keep someone in your life, whoever they may be, understanding them as opposed to changing them will wildly improve chances they'll wish to keep you in their life. So Libra, it could be that you're dealing with a person that you were like wishing that they would change, or they're wishing that something about you would change. And one of you is coming to a realization that it's just not going to work out. Like you're going to have to accept a person as they are, or accept a situation as it is, or you're going to have to take some type of step to, you know, end it, to move around. Like something is just not a relationship, or a job, something that you're dealing with, like it's not going to change, and it's not going to, like it bears no fruit now, and it won't bear any fruit later. So you can love it, accept it as it is, or you can let it go and move forward towards something that is, you know, better suited to your wants, needs, desires. Okay. Or like I said, you could settle. So the choice is yours. But those are your messages. I hope that they were helpful. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share the video, all of that good juicy stuff. But I love you, and have a beautiful and fantabulous rest of your day. Bye now. Mwah.